Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Archive. I am going to attempt where's my oh, there it is. I'm going to attempt the thing again. I doubt I'm gonna do any better than I did last time, but I will try. I doubt I'm gonna do any better than I did last time though. I'm sure I'm gonna fall flat on my face. Well, let's give it a try. I'm gonna try. I forgot to get rid of Venom. There we go. Fingers crossed. I don't fail too miserably. I fully expect to fail. I just don't want it to be too miserably. Is this supposed to be audio and I'm just not getting it? It's going up here. I'll read your message in a moment when I'm not trying not to screw up. Come on down. Got him. There we go. Shit. There's no point. I'm not going to be able to succeed. I'll give it 2 attempts. I'll give it 2 attempts, but there's no way I'm not gonna get above an F in this. I've long since given up hope. Shit. Okay, one more attempt. Like, I've had the worst day today. Sorry to hear that, Scorpion. What happened? What happened? Is this supposed to be audio and it's just broken for me? Or is it just quiet? I'm tired, so sorry if I don't sound energetic. Been carrying heavy shit all day. Crap. Well, it's not the worst point to make a mistake. If I get that math one wrong, I'll give it another shot, since I'm just royally screwed when it comes to math. I've never made it past slight crap. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Is there a pause? Nah. Nah, I messed it up at that point. It's not gonna go through it. I don't know. I'm not sitting through the 40 seconds to get it again. Can I head pat you? Oh, no, I can. Oh, I can. Okay, let's do some more Momos. Alright, one pound of Wagyu beef. Let's just say it came out the other and back. Well, then don't do that, Scorpion. That's an easy fix. Treat yourself better and that won't happen as much. Nero school. Ah, it's awkward. I can't get used to it. Is there a problem? Well, nothing for you to worry about, Sensei, but, can we meet if you happen to have the time? I've got to ask. I've got something to ask. Oh, I'm sure it has nothing to do with all of the beef you ate. Or it's something else, because 1 pound's really not that much. Either way, eat better. It's not... It's 1 pound shouldn't cause that. So I guess it's probably you ate something else. Or have been eaten well and it ended up upsetting your stomach, and that's just what kind of broke the camel's back. Hi, Nero. Ah, Sensei. I didn't know you were here. I almost fell asleep. Is that your school uniform? Oh yeah, we very rarely ever see Nero in a casual outfit. Ah, you haven't seen me dressed like this before, have you? I guess not. Seminar's treasurer asked me to wear it just for the event. Normally, I would have ignored her. It's very weird seeing you without your jacket over your shoulders, too. That's... I am not used to seeing you without you having your jacket over your shoulders. I don't even know much about this event or how important... I don't even know much about this event or how important it is, but she was so damn sincere about it, I couldn't say no. Actually, the uniform is the reason I called you. Without the bomber jacket, I feel like something's missing. So I wanted to ask for your advice. Aw, Nero blushing is cute. Wait, hold on. I might be getting weight mixed up. Yeah, it's really not that much. What? Beef? It is if you eat by yourself? I don't think so. I think you might just had an upset stomach and that just pushed it a little too far. So I wanted to ask you for your advice. I've never seen you make that face before and it scares me. Are you okay, Nero? Why are you screaming at me? It's not just the jacket that's missing. It's like there's a part of me gone. It's so awkward, it's weird, it feels like I'm naked. I wouldn't mind that, but no. It's not. What do you think? I look awkward in this uniform, right? I should do whatever it takes to get that jacket back on, right? I was just about to say you look really cute, Nero. No, Nero, I was gonna say you look really cute. What? Don't joke with me. I'm serious right now. It's a good look for you. Yeah, I'm serious too. Nothing will ever beat the bunny girl outfit, but this is a close second. I don't believe you. Anyway... That's what I messaged you for. I mean, at least you don't think I look weird. So that's a relief. But this definitely doesn't look cute on me. No, it does. Regardless of what you're wearing, you're still Niru. Huh? I mean, yeah, that's a given. I can take down... I could take down a pack of thugs or two, with or without the jackets. Why are you smiling? It's good to see me acting normal. Why are you smiling? Is it good to see me acting normal again? It's good to have you here. I always feel better when I talk to you. Anyway, that concludes our business, but we don't have to call it here. Why don't you come sit with me? Here, this way. Is it me or is everything quiet around here today? Maybe it's the event, or I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining things. Seems normal to me. No, something's definitely off. Maybe something's going on with Millennium and I just missed it. There's some people coming, let's watch them. I don't get it. I was sitting on this bench earlier, too, and people were just walking right in front of me. Huh? What do you mean? What's weird about that? Usually people go, what's the CC president doing here? Or, oh no, she saw me, run! That kind of thing. Maybe they don't recognize you in your regular clothes? I don't know how. Niru, despite being small, still stands out. But there's been none of that today. It's not like I want the attention. I don't really care what they say. It's just that... It's just weird that it was... all so different. Feels like there's something important and I'm the only one out of the loop. Not wearing the jacket is really throwing me off. Whoa, calm down. Let's just take a deep breath. What do you think, Sensei? Is it weird at any way I look at it? I wonder. Well, looky here. Who invited her? This is our turf, kid. You better pay. You better pay up if you want to sit there. You know what I mean. Oh no. Oh no. They really don't recognize Niru without her jacket. Oh no. Niru, just wait for me to get clear. I don't want to be a witness about the what. I don't want to have to testify. Just let me just awkwardly just slip out of here before you cause a scene. She's gonna kick their shit, and I know it. Yeah, that'll cost you. How much are those? At the food stall down the street. Was that to me? Okay, normally she gets royally pissed when you call her, like, a kid or something. Oh, yeah, who else is he? Niru didn't just completely blow here. I am surprised. Aren't you? Your face looks familiar. Oh, it's Niru! Yours looks familiar too. I'm sure I've taught you a lesson before. I really thought when they called her a kid, she was just gonna blow up in their face or something. I really did. She is acting calmer than I thought she would. It's honestly a surprise. I thought Niru was gonna do as Niru does and get angry. I really did. Yours looks familiar too. I'm sure I've taught you a lesson before. I didn't know you weren't wearing your bomber jacket. That's like against the rules. You tricked us. No fair. At least wearing the jacket. At least wear the jacket so we can all run away if we see it. I don't know reasons for not wearing it today. That said, let's go over what we talked about last time. I think my words were, if I see you're up to no good again, you're going to take a beating. Does that sound about right? Oh. And there it is. We'll get you next time. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. That ended quickly. Yeah, I cut it short. Went easy on him for having the guts to come at me. No one's ever tried to mug me before. That was new. Well, if they didn't know who you were they didn't know who you were at first. I guess, I mean, yeah, if they knew who I was, they probably would have stayed away. And the reason they didn't know was because of the jacket again. Yeah, the jacket stands out. It's really easy to spot from a distance. Oh hey, wait a minute, maybe that's the reason everything feels all different today. It's not that something happened, it's that nobody recognizes me. That could be. I have no idea how. Your face and hair, especially your hair, is the first thing I notice about you when I see you. I don't know how they don't recognize her without the jacket. I don't. The first thing I see with Nero is her hair, then her eyes. I don't know how people didn't notice the jacket. I didn't notice her because of the jacket. People aren't even looking at me twice today. It's kind of nice. It's interesting, at least, a big change of pace. I like it. I'm having an all new experience too. So you like it? Well, given the choice, I'd definitely have the jacket on. God damn, look how flat that is. Like a desert, that one. Last echo. Last echo. I'm pretty sure if you walked up to Nero and said that she's sending you through the freaking wall. Let's not do that. Let's not provoke. Let's not provoke the miniature wrecking ball, shall we? Let's be nice to Nero. Or she will lose her temper. But this is getting kind of fun. Oh, you know what? What if I just go to school in this outfit? Think anybody will recognize me there? I'm sure at least someone will. Maybe. Your jacket seems to be magic. Without it, no one noticed you. I don't know how. I'll have to find out. Come on, Sensei, let's go. And deserts aren't flat! After that, I walked around Millennium with an excited Nero. I'm just gonna do like 2 more of her momos and then I'm gonna go to with this story, because I can't stream for as long today. I'm glad you're having fun, Nero. Also, I am a little tired. Also, after Nero, I'm probably gonna do Riza's Momo's 1. I don't know anything about her. 2, she's got an alt coming up, and I want to know about her before we do it. Like Nero, deserts have nothing. but are hot as hell. I mean, I will say Niru is definitely on the hot side. She's not cute like most of the smaller characters. She is just flat out hot, but deserts aren't flat. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. I love how Sensei just flat out just could not focus because of her chest. I understand why. I wouldn't be able to focus either. Yo, Sensei, busy? I'm free today. Ah, nice. I still have some days off if you're okay with it. Have something special in mind for today? Well, something like that. Let's talk in person or something. Once I get noted with Niru's, Momo's, I'm gonna move on to Risa's, because I don't know anything about her. I've never seen her in the story. And she's got an alt coming up with the Magical Girls, I think, doesn't she? Or is it just the two? Or is it just Shizumi and the, Librarian? I can't remember now. Oh, you're here early, Sensei. It's not meetup time yet. Damn, my stuffiness. Huh? I'm here early too? Well, to tell you about it, I've been wearing the school uniform for a few days now, and it's been pretty fun. And I wanted to see what else I could get up to without the bomber jacket. I guess I kind of rushed into it. I mean, well, that's just it. I didn't know if she was getting, I didn't know if she was getting an alt or not. I knew the other two were. I knew she was a magical girl in the story for the event. I just wasn't sure if she, I just wasn't sure if she would, actually have, like, an alt or not. Which I wouldn't mind. She makes a pretty nice tank. I wouldn't mind. So you wanted to spend a special day? So you wanted to spend a special day today? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? I knew you'd ask. I'm just very curious to see what her LTD is. Look at me, I'm in my school uniform, right? Right now, I'm not CC president, and there's no one else I need to look out for. I'm just an everyday student, see? And I can live today just for myself. There's a lot of things I want to do that I couldn't because of my position. Huh? Sensei, what's with that look? So you were being considerate of that. You're surprisingly thoughtful. And don't think you can sweet-talk me, Sensei. Well, judging by the blush, I think I can. Anyways, there's a lot I could only do right now. So I'm going to seize the opportunity, and I thought it might be fun for you to come along with me. What do you think? Cool, right? Let's get going then. Oh, this is a background I've never seen before. This is a first. Groundbreaking. This is a background I have never seen before. This is groundbreaking. They actually used a different one for once. Welcome to Millennium's Queen Burger. Fast food joint. Well, yeah. I come here with the other club members sometimes. The food's good. So this isn't different for you. On the contrary, the menu's all different today. Let's order. You go first, Sensei. I'll get a cheeseburger meal. I'll get kids meal B. Kids meal? Like I said, today I do what I want. And that's our order. Yeah, because isn't she the oldest one in CC too? Yeah, okay, that caught me off guard. As a kid, pretty sure she'd blow up you trying to order that for her before. Oh no, that one I might be thinking of Coleta. Her and Coleta are very similar. I might be thinking of ZZ Coleta there. They are very similar. I might have just got mixed up with someone else there. Wait, did I? No, that was ZZZ that happened, yeah. That is the name of the flash. She is not a desert. She is just hot. That also implies other things. Other things I don't like. She is not a desert. Okay, here's your cheeseburger meal. Oh, here's my kids' meal. Why'd you order a kids' meal? Well, I like kids' meals, but I never order one from other people. They pat me on the head and call me cute or something. And if word got on 8 kids' meals, well, for God's sake, I'm 27 years old and I still occasionally order a Happy Meal. It's fine. Well, I don't care what other people say, but it doesn't sound cool. Oh yeah, now I remember she is very self-conscious about that. Like, even when she's having fun just kicking a can around, she doesn't really like to show that off. To show it to other people, that's right. Okay, I might have partially been getting her mixed up with, Coleta. Because they are very similar characters. And I haven't seen Nero in quite some time. So I might just be getting the two mixed up. I don't care what other people say, but it just doesn't sound cool. So you were just waiting for your chance. Yup. Besides, this isn't just any kids meal. Look at this. It's free with the meal. A robot toy? Not just a toy robot. Look closer. This is the reason I wanted this. You turn the joint here like this, and put it here. The robot... It's a transformer. It's a freaking transformer. Cool, right? Your eyes are sparkling, Sensei. And that's right. Sensei loves these things. But nope, no way. Nuh-uh. I ordered kids' meal, so this is mine. If you want your own, or order it yourself. He ordered one, didn't he? Oh no. Who's that gonna be? Oh, I thought the CC walked in. Oof, I'm full. Let's move on. There's a park down the road. Let's take a little walk. The weather's nice. Huh? Well, yes, I can walk to the park normally, but it's a bit different. I'll explain it when I get there. Technically, it's not Transformer because it's a V on its chest. It could be Voltron. I'm pretty sure it was meant to be this world's version of Transformers. Nice and quiet here, not a soul to be seen. There's a trail down this path, and then there's a little pond. I haven't been there, though. You seem to know it pretty well for not having been there. Well, the thing is, the park is close to Cece's club room. The route overlaps, so I always pass this place whenever I go out and come back. But as many times as I've done that, I've never really stopped to look around. I like the ambience, so I thought maybe I could have a nice stroll sometime, but I hadn't had the chance. So when else can I do that if not today? You'll come along, right, Sensei? Yeah, of course. Oh, these momos are actually really long, I'm noticing. Great, I'm sure you've been working hard, so this is a nice getaway for both of us. Oh, this is nice. I didn't realize how spacious this place was. Oh, Sensei, look here. There's a fish in the pond. That was ginormous. What does it eat to get that big? Hey, Nero, you shouldn't lean on the railing like that. It's fine, it's fine. She's gonna fall in, isn't she? It's not like it's going to collapse just because I nudged it a little. They don't make them that weak. Yup. I gotcha. Yup. Yup. Yup, I saw that coming. Phew, that was a surprise. I did warn you. I didn't know that was... I didn't know it was that wobbly, though. Also, Sensei, how long do you plan on holding me for? But you're so cute! Can you let me go? I'm fine now. No, you're so light and cute. Why would I want to? Ah, sorry. Seriously, you worry too much, Sensei. It was just a little startle. I wasn't gonna fall. I mean, thanks for looking out for me, though. Yeah, whatever. Let's go sit on that bench. So light, imagine. Oh, I will not be down bad. I will not be down bad. I mean, you could just pick her up. I will not be down bad. I will not be down bad. Nice, comfy bench. The scenery, I could nod off here, you know. Just sitting here feels like its own day off. How about you, Sensei? You're not getting bored or anything, are you? You make everything entertaining, Nero. Everybody needs a breather like this every now and again. Is that so? I had to say the first one. You are really good at that sweet talk, Sensei. Wait, you mean it? Well, I enjoy being around you, too. So it just feels perfect right now. Everything's so pretty, I really am getting sleepy. And hurt my shoulder. Oh, it's warm. Oh, I would be trying so hard not to pet the top of her head. Nero? If you nap for too long, you might not get a good sleep tonight. Huh? What? Did I nod off, or... How long was I... What do you mean, hours? Are you feeling rested now? He just sat there still for that long. I mean, I probably would have too, but he just sat there still for that long? That was nice. Yeah, actually... Wait, Sensei, does that mean you couldn't get up because of me? You should have said something. I didn't mean to keep you that long. I am pretty sure he was perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure he was perfectly fine with letting you rest. It was just really warm and comfy. Before I knew it, it's fine as long as you get a decent rest. I feel bad about it, though. Okay, from now on, Sensei, anytime you want to nod off, you can just use my shoulder as long as you want. Deal! Although it's probably a little late for that today. Don't worry about it. Though I would much rather use your lap as a pillow. Is there anything else you want to do before we call it? Nope, that was it for the day. Phew, that was fun and very, very refreshing. Mostly thanks to you, Sensei. So thank you for spending a special day with me. I would have been, yeah, again, I would have, if that was me in his position, I would have just sat still, and I would not wanted to wake Niru. That would just be too cute. Okay, one more and I'll start the main story, but that would have just been too cute. I would not have moved and just let her rest. I'm only wearing a school uniform for one more day here. Then you could wear your bomber jacket again, right? Right. Feels like bittersweet at the same time. I wonder if I'll I wonder what I'll remember most once I go back to my regular life. I mean, it's not like you can't just take off the jacket once in a while. Well, you know, some big new core memory, like ending with a big kaboom or a bang. I need something like that. Like a little literal explosion or what? Oh my god, Niru, oh my god, I homed in on that shit. Niru with cat ears. Oh my god, I did not know I needed this in my life. Yo, Sensei, I'm here. Show looks the same. Old, same old. True, but you look different. I guess you're right. This is my first time coming here without the jacket, isn't it? In fact, I think it's the first time I've worn my school uniform this far away from Millennium. And nobody recognized me on the way over. That's still a lot of fun. Yeah, remember how the CUC is supposed to be secret agents? You are the world's worst secret agents. Everybody seems to know who you are. But I did hear you say today's the last day for that. Since I can't neglect CC. So you mentioned in Momo Talk, I'm trying to think of a way to make the last day memorable. Got any ideas, Sensei? Something to make it memorable. It's gonna be an amusement park, isn't it? Like we did with Ibuki. Although Ibuki's backfired and it rained. A flyer? The Millennium Theme Park, yup. Bring your friends, family, or significant other. Well, I've been to an amusement park before, but going there in my school uniform. That sounds like fun. That's right, let's get a move on. Now that's enthusiasm. This is why I like you, Sensei. Oh, it came at the perfect time. There's not many people here. The merry-go-round isn't new and shiny. The roller coasters are all fixed up. That reminds me, you said you've been here before? Right, yeah, I was on a mission last time. I was chasing after a criminal who ran into the park, and I had to cause a bit of a scene to make the arrest. I bet that's why the roller coaster had to be fixed up. Yep. Anyways, Sensei, what do you want to ride first? Has to be that one, right? The roller coaster? Nice, that's the spirit. You and I rode 3 roller coasters in a row. Oh, you were going to kill me. Oh, that was a rush, right? Sensei, my head is spinning. Well, I guess the fourth one's not happening then. Then how about the next we do the merry-go-round? Now, I was wanting to ride a horse. I mean, these ones are fake, but it's probably similar, right? Of course, if you're still dizzy, feel free to take a breather. I think I'll take you up on that. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. That was fun. Did you see me, Sensei? I was on the biggest horse they had. Huh? You stepped away for a bit, like bathroom break or something? No, then where'd you go? To get you a little something. Like a present? Oh, ice cream and... Is this a hair bow? I mean, thanks, I don't usually wear bows, but... Well, I don't usually wear them. But since I'm not CC's president or call sign 00 today... Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks. Oh my god, cat ear Nero is something I never thought I would see. It's so cute! Seriously, how is Nero, despite her small size, how is Nero so hot? I don't understand it, but she does a damn good job at it. What's with that look? But right now, there's no hot. It's only cute. It is only cute. Nothing? You just seem like you're really relaxed. You seem like a whole different... You seem like a whole different you today, Nero. See, well, of course. I love her voice. I'm not CC or anyone's senior right now. And there's no one I know here. I don't have anyone to look after. So this much should be fine, right? Unless Sensei, by any chance. Do you prefer the usual? I like both sides of you, Nero. I like both sides. I'll handle the guardian role today. You have all the fun you want. Well, like there's much time to spare. Let's get going over there next. I enjoyed the amusement park with a cheerful, fun-loving Nero. This is a side of Nero I am not used to seeing. I can't believe it's already closing time. I had so much fun today. I'm glad. So I was up for a memorable last day off. Yeah, I feel great about it. And before I go back to normal, Sensei, what do you think? About what? Man, those jiggle fix are the crepe, not Nero. There's not much physics to be found here. Well, I spent the past few days in my school uniform, and you're the only person I know who's seen me like this. It wasn't half bad for me, but what did you... this is hard to say. Whoa, you okay? Well, I gotta say this once, so listen closely. So, You're outside in my school uniform. Was more fun than I expected, and I'll be doing it again sometime. So read the room and hang out with me when that happens. Got it? Got it? Well, good. Now, let's get back. The day off is over, so back to the routine tomorrow, yeah? I can't imagine. I gotta know what Bunny Niru's like. Because how does Niru do so well at switching between hot and cute? Sensei, about what's there? It feels like talking. If you're not happy about that, you can tell me. Much as you want Niru. Seriously? I always like this, Sensei. I'll be looking forward to the next day off, then. Well, I have very much enjoyed the view, Hisumi. I'm switching to Niru now. Niru! This art is so different from her base game's art. Her base game L2D. The art style is very different. This one's a lot more colorful too. Oh, she opens her eyes. Can I pull her on her cheek? No, that's just a Shibuya, isn't it? Oh, she opens her eyes just to look at the mouse. Oh.
Oh, 見ろよ先生、いろんなもんがあるぞ。あ、どうかしたのか?
God, you're so cute. Niru is so cute. Seriously, how does she go from hot to cute so fast? I don't understand how this is possible. I didn't get my daily reward of Pyros, and that's not expired. How interesting. But yeah, after the festival, I am going to save for Bunny Niru. I love how she opens her eyes just to watch the mouse go around. I did not mean to click you. Oh, back to the main mission. So I'm very eepy today, and I don't know why. It probably has to the fact that I've been on my feet all day, but I feel very sleepy. Oh yeah, that's right, we were running into the obvious trap, weren't we? I've located the exit. Hurry, Sensei President Himari. It's locked. I'm forcing my way through, excuse me. According to Bunny Niru's birthday line for Sensei, Sensei is wondering if Niru wore the bunny outfit to make Sensei happy. Take that as you will. Well, it certainly would. It certainly would. I'm not gonna lie, I have a thing for bunny girls, so it certainly would. Huh? Seriously, how does Sensei restrain himself around these women? They're so beautiful, and there's so many of them. Then you have people like Hanaku basically throw themselves at him, and Wakamo too, who couldn't be more blunt. How does he restrain himself around these girls? Man's not human. This is, especially people like Emmy. How? How? How is this possible? I'm gonna say this inside. We're now in the volcano you saw earlier. path led us into the heart of the volcano. Is that really it, Rio? It was the most logical decision at the time. At least there's no enemies here. There's lava everywhere. I would rather deal with the people with the guns than being inside of an active volcano. This seems like a bad idea for many different reasons, Rio. Volcano, high temperature area, and climbing. The heat is unbearable now. How are you going to fix it, Sensei? Take responsibility. You're better dressed than in your usual outfit, at least. I suppose. I'm melting away. I'm melting away. Oh, poor girl. Himari, you are not normal. Whew. This may have ended up inside a volcano, but at least we can catch our breath. Himari is just like, yes, this is perfect temperature. Let's go back to the helicopter and AC right now. Our state-of-the-art helicopter is not your refrigerator. Okay, seriously, Emmy. It's just like her body temperature just absurdly high or something like that. To make the cold feel like that she enjoys feel normal and swimsuit worthy. Emmy is not normal. Even by Komodo standards. Okay, the further we proceed, the more drilling rigs there are. This mountain was likely the core target of their mining operation. And see the tundra, the volcano. Just what are they planning on doing with this wealth of resources? Is it for Chesa's munitions factory? No, if that were the case. Amy, you look unwell. Or will you be okay? Nope. No, I truly am at my limit. If I don't make it, please leave a scoop. No, please leave a whole box of ice cream in memory of me on my grave. Given the context, it sounds alarming, not like a joke. However, the enemy seems to have stopped their pursuit. As hot as it may be, we can recollect ourselves here for a moment. I'm pretty sure Emmy might actually be dying here. Yes, I'm scouting the area with the drones and a moss, but I've detected no enemy troops in the area. On the surface, that's a relief. Underneath, it's an ominous statement. How so? Why would the enemy, who severely outnumber us, not press their advantage? The only deterrent would be something of a greater threat. Or something they shouldn't approach. Ding, ding, ding! The answer is, in fact, both! Let's get... That voice, it's gonna be it's gonna be the three lollies, isn't it? Yup. You've somehow managed to reach, intrude on this place. It's a shame it'll be for nothing, isn't it? Yes, congratulations are in order. However, are they not? Quite a feat. They have achieved. I can read. It doesn't matter because it's all over now. I said it, I did. You are so cute. Have you been watching us? Of course, ever since you set foot on the tundra. Did you think you could scuffle our troops and still escape our attention? Oh my, oh dear, do humans really require such glaring facts to be explained to them? Disappointed cannot accurately describe the feeling running through my circuits. I suppose it's to be expected. From here, it's all over. Right here, right now. Yes. Yeah, like EIN said. Let's get this over with. Of course, if you choose to surrender, you cannot fathom the reason not to accept. Do we call this mercy a sense of pity? You can't expect us to surrender without knowing the situation. What are you trying to do here? Is it okay to tell them? The details we could not, but there are things we can reveal to the humans, SOF. Why not? We intend to build a new foundation for this world, create everything anew. If you really think about it, we're doing it for you. To put it simply, we will present the perfect model to the complete answer. Yes. Now listen closely. The next matter is of one of great importance. Allow me to explain it in terms you understand. It's not the bane of human existence to agonize over the right and wrong decisions, rather the path you tread is optimal choice. We will graciously grant each and every one of them. Go for it, Scorpion. We will graciously grant each and every one of you mercy. You will never again have another worry. Normally, Aura's just yapping, but that was the Master's very reason for existence. Oh my, have you been watching too many science fiction movies? What a third-rate villain line. And a waste of time, not even worth listening to. If you believe in your message, you shouldn't feel the need to hide things. That is correct. I have been told that nothing can be good of all, and creating something anew is not worthwhile. Have you ever heard of Booba Mountain in the US? Nope. You're going too far. I'm starting to get a little angry. It's of no concern. This outcome was still within the range of predictions, was it not? The decongrammation engineers that I have been hearing about. Suki Rio? Rio. A new variable, you've arrived. So why did this variable finally make her appearance? No. You know, the useless question. You, the first to notice the Master's presence, the audacious one who follows its trail. Have you not resurfaced? You have not resurfaced since the day in Kavoto's the sky almost fell. And like that time, you should have just remained in the shadows where you belong. Also, this is after Volume F. Got it. I acknowledge the sentiment. Your perception of me is yours to keep, after all. You see, now, I knew this was after Eris's whole thing, but I wasn't sure if this was after Volume F or not. I think that means it is. However, you've gathered more data on me than I expected. We, the engineers, prepare for any and all possibilities because we're the engineers. And that's why Chakma will return everything to how it should be. The ground. Something's happening to the volcano. Houston, we got a problem. Detect activity from the volcano, Sensei. There. It's gonna be a giant ship, isn't it? There's more? A prophet. I'm seeing signals of a new prophet. It's gonna be the big ship, ain't it? Yes, I can confirm the pattern waves. Is this Chakma? Chakma, the second cipher of the Tree of Life. The realm's ancient guardian. Shining intelligence, the hidden wisdom. Unwelcome variables are unwelcome. With Chakma's power, this volcano will erupt. And eradicate the most unwelcome variable here, Shale Sensei. And of course you, Rio. Big ship that can't cross land, silly. What would the sea ship be doing here? I have fought it in lava. I don't know how, but I get the feeling it can grow legs or something. I said this exact thing when they brought up that ridiculous concept of a ship being able to walk on land. I said you have not met the engineering department Millennium. They would absolutely do it if they had the budget. So I know what we are about to fight. It is not ridiculous. Nothing is ridiculous in Komodos. I know exactly what we're gonna fight. I have fought it before. No problem. No problem for you, right, EIN? If it's for elder sister, and did they not decline our offer of mercy? You're right, they did, yes. What in the world? That makes no sense. That thing on top of the lava, it's a super phenomenon. Right? I think the original purpose of our club was to investigate such things. The super phenomena we created to investigate and this thing are two entirely different breeds. This signal is the Nameless Gods. Gabriel was always reliable, hot-headed, but still reliable. And that's why we left an important task to patrolling the sea to it. In fact, it was Gebra's idea to lure you in crates here. Even the amazing Sensei and Rio couldn't do anything to fight Chakma. Not while it's in the lava. Emmy is weak to heat, and Toki's Ebi Ishu is in need of maintenance. I'm sure it sure is tiring fighting without rest, huh? It's break time in more ways than one. We'll go ahead and grant you one, an eternal rest. Against these kinds of enemies, something as straightforward as sometimes a straightforward operation works best. What are you going to do, Rio? I'll deploy every Amas I have to build a defense line. We can use the remains from the field. Field factory. It won't be a proper barrier, but sometimes against primitive opponents, you need primitive methods. I see. That must be. Thank you, Rio. Denjiro stated that Sensei was their primary target for eradication. In their eyes, Sensei's presence is the biggest threat. Sensei? I don't know what those children are thinking or planning. But for now, let's take care of what's right in front of us. And then you'll definitely turn on the AC for me. for 10 hours straight if you want. Let's not freeze, let's not freeze this cute one here to death, because I'm sure that will. Thank you, Sensei. That's why I like you. The helicopter's going to run out of fuel if you do that. Pretty sure that's going to freeze her to death if we do that. Preparing for battle. Every time something happens, you put on that freaking mech. Every time. God, again, you are like Shiroko with her freaking bank robbery mask thing. Every opportunity you pull that thing out. It's settled, everyone, let's engage. We sure worked hard to lure them all the way here. Good luck, Chakma. Rio may have deployed countermeasures, but our beloved Chakma can handle them. Everyone, look out.
なるほど。まあ、一応従うけど。
Let me guess, it's going to be a giant ship. I'm getting very sleepy for no freaking... Yup! I knew it! It's this guy. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh wait, that is just a radiation symbol up there. Okay. Nuclear symbol. I don't exactly remember how to fight you. I just remember shooting you a bunch and it worked. Oh yeah, that's right. You spit a big thing of fire and having a suit that can put down cover helps. That's right. I forgot about that. But I don't have that right now, so oopsie. I don't think I can heal this. Oh hey, that slightly tickles. Why am I so sleepy? Oh, it's dead. Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna have to get up and get some more caffeine soon. Stretching. As soon as the star mission's over, because I'm already winding down. I don't want to go to sleep yet. And I'm not gonna be able to stream till Sunday. Maybe. I'm gonna be away from my computer for a while because of Thanksgiving stuff. So I don't want to stop now. I don't want to stop early because I want to be able to stream for a bit. Okay, yeah, so I am gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna go get some more caffeine, see if that don't help, because I feels like I'm gonna fall asleep, so I need to go take care of that. But I'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, I'm feeling really tired. I hate it. I hate it. I might have to call it early, which is unfortunate. And I'll be right back. Ignore the hiccup. Okay, standing up and walking around for a bit actually helped wake me up a bit. I think I should be good for now. For now, I had to step away for a while. I had been on my feet all day. I did not sleep well last night. I've only got so much time to stream today, which is unfortunate I had to take that long, but I did have to actually step and just move around because I was not in a good way. I was genuinely struggling. I was actually genuinely starting to struggle to keep my eyes open a bit there. I think I should be good now, though. Oh, snake and other words I don't understand. Hello, devil. We did it! What about the volcanic activity? That could still be a problem, but we murked the ship. Earthquake magnitude is reduced significantly. Lava flow appears virtually non-existent. The volcano is being stabilized, at least. Excuse me. That's the least of our worries. What of Chakma's status? Currently, we are currently disassembling him and turning it into a toaster. Multiple toasters. Don't ask why I insist on turning all these robot life forms into toasters. It's a hobby of mine. Yo, you're so sleepy, so want to sleep? No, I am not gonna sleep, Devil, because I won't be able to I gotta call it at 3 a.m. But, guys, I gotta be up early, but, why I don't go to sleep? I'm not gonna go to sleep simply because I'm not gonna be able to stream until Sunday. Possibly Monday night. Because I think the next day after Sunday I gotta be up real freaking early again. I'm gonna be going on a little bit of breaks. But yeah, I'm not gonna sleep. No, it's not okay. I wanna play Blue Archive. Come on. Come on, seeing Toki in this suit is worth it. The volcano is beginning to stabilize. That's the least of our worries. What about Chakma's status? Let me move my pop can so it don't get hit by my arm rest. It can't be, even though Chakma was not yet perfect. I can't believe it lost. I have killed this thing on several occasions. It was of minimal difficulty, EIN. Oh, her eyes turned blue. Oh, that's a first. I don't think I've seen that before. Wait. What is this? We've fulfilled our resource quota? That was the situation. It prioritized the protection of resources delivery rather than the defeat of the variables. If that was its plan, it should have spoke up. But baby Chakma is a shy one. Oh. Let Chakma retreat from here. In that case, in terms of strategy, we're already victorious. Chakma is... Yes, it's retreating towards the sea. Regardless, how do I put this to... Imagine it had a second form. Yes, the gigantic pits we saw in the current were actually the footprints of that monster. Right, a gigantic transforming monster. Aren't you oddly excited right now, Sensei? Abby. Sensei loves transforming robots. He loves these things. I can see why Toki insists on using the mech so freaking much. Like, have you ever heard of Moving Mountain in the US? No, I have not. I just have one request if you can do it, Snake. Sure. You gotta be alive to stream again, Stinky. Well, I plan to be alive. I'm just not very alive at the moment. Well, that's a different matter entirely. What's the request, Scorp? Aren't you oddly excited right now? No, he loves transforming robots. I mean, it's a giant transforming monster. Who would be excited about that? One of them proves to have good taste, although for that one to be the strange teacher, it's distasteful, problematic. Let's hope they never see what Sensei does to some of these girls. I'm just glad someone out there recognizes how great our baby Chakma is. Aww. Hey, why are we complaining our enemies? Why are we complimenting our enemies all of a sudden? Sure, I'm happy for you, but we still defeated the robot thing. Sure, whatever. You can tell yourself that, but we know. The truth is that we retreated for your sakes, not the other way around. I'm crying in the background. It's so cute. Don't be upset, Ian. It's okay. You did good. We will let sleeping dogs lie. This feeling of supposed victory, enjoy it to the fullest. Savor it for now. When you come back, I beg you, let it be Dino Blade that you stream. I've already decided it's probably gonna be Zenless when I come back because it's getting an update for a new story and everything, and I want to keep up on the events because they're timed, and then they go away. After Zenless will be Blue Archive, and then the Fox Route and Silent Hill. If I can work in Dino Blade, I will. And Limbus Company might be getting a new update soon. It's been a while, actually. I need to check into that. Limbus Company might be getting an update. I've only got so much time on my hands. And Dino Blade, I don't got money. I can play the demo at most. Mark my words, very tactical victories does not make the strategic triumph. They left. You seem disappointed, Sensei. Naturally, I had hoped for more opportunity to converse with those children as well. Perhaps we could have found out more even if it were only the barest crumb of a clue. Even if I like it, I likely won't. I'm gonna be spending a metric shit ton of money on Christmas. I still gotta find an artist to commission emotes at some point, which is a thing I need to do. But it's still low down my priority, because I gotta fix the four-wheel drive in my Jeep as well. I don't know if I will. I still gotta buy Battlefield 6! Dino Blade is low down on my list. You're right, we barely have any leads right now. But main thing is, I've gotta make sure I got enough money for Christmas. I've still gotta actually wait. I gotta wait till winter breaks, but I need 3,000 saved up so I can get my CDL, which is the whole reason I went to this new workplace. I gotta fix the 4-wheel drive of my Jeep. I don't know if I will get Dino Blade. I'll play the demo if I can slip it in there, but I don't know if I will get Dino Blade. There's other games I would rather play over dinosaurs with swords. Like Resident Evil Requiem or Battlefield 6. You're right, we barely have any leads right now. I want to talk more about the transforming monster. That was your main concern? That's a little bit more relieving, but so is some other stuff too, and there's that new... Isn't there a new Silent Hill coming out as well? I gotta wait till winter breaks to actually do my DDL thing. A lot of the places around me won't actually let you do the driving portion of the test and all that in the winter, because they don't want new drivers out there on icy, snowy roads. I want to talk more about the transforming monster. That was your main concern? I am a transforming battle maid, Sensei. You are allowed to like transforming monsters, however, you should give me some of that affection and attention. Somehow, Toki seems a bit different. Oh, yeah, oh my god, Toki, is that why you keep putting on the mech around every opportunity? Sensei likes transforming robots, is that it? Toki is not subtle here. Even Rio, as socially inept as she is, picked up on it. Somehow Toki seems a bit different. Let's head back now. We have our own injuries to nurse. Oh, is it? It's a new Silent Hill. Oh, it's a movie? I thought they were making another game. Yeah, I thought they were making another game. Either way, that's Resident Evil Requiem and Battlefield 6. So there's other stuff I want to play I can't remember off the top of my head either. Okay, I agree we need time to catch our breath and perform maintenance. Just like Gebra, I cannot positively assert that Chakma has been rendered completely inoperable, and that Barrage of Battle expended a large amount of our resources. However, if needed, I could continue, for I am the perfect maid. False. Stand down, Toki. Even you need rest. Power down Ebi Ishu immediately. Toki, stop Yes, you are a transforming battle maid, and I'm honestly surprised Sensei is not freaking out and spazzing out over it, because it seems like that'd be right up his alley. Like, that would be perfect for him. But I'm honestly surprised he's not just going full sip mode for you because of that. But please, for the love of God, put the mech away for 5 seconds and rest. Understood, Miss Rio. No, seriously, how in the sense of not just losing it over the mech thing? I really want to know. Good work, everyone. I might survive. I just might survive. But can we tell the AC more, President? Spare me, Emmy. I'm already getting cold in here. Your yellow jacket is made for cold weather. You can put that on. You're telling me to wear a jacket just so that you can have the AC on max? That's an utter waste of energy. What happened to the efficiency you love so much? You're wrong, President. In this case, inefficiency would be your operator not being able to reach 100% of her potential due to poor temperature conditions. Energy can be recharged, machines can be maintained, even replaced. The human body cannot. We will leave the volcanic region at full speed. You two can reach a compromise after that. Great decision, Toki. Nice. It was nothing. Peace, peace. Oh. Peace? Yes, I learned this from President Himari herself. That's right. She now... See how your very own Toki has grown and changed? This, that, everything you've observed with your very own eyes, they're all thanks to this millennium mentor and super genius delicate chick beauty. What are you gonna do about this mystery? The president's head has blown up again. Translation. Himari is happy to see you. Where did you come up with that? That thought has never crossed my mind, not in my entire life. I suppose I can't deny that your presence has benefited the mission in more ways than one. Thank you, Rio. You saved us. Yes. We are above the tundra region. The air current is stable, but please remain on guard for any emergencies. It seems like Decongrammation's remaining forces and facilities are no more. That reminds me, I collected samples from both of them. When did you do that, President? Did you intend on adding Squirrel to your long list of titles? Oh my, Squirrel does sound cute. I believe this may be a rare situation where I accidentally encouraged her. I apologize, Sensei. If I agree, then I'd be agreeing with that. Himari's... Well... I am failing to comprehend this interaction. However, it appears we believe Emmy did something wrong. I will agree. God, I kind of like Toki. I kind of want to try to pull for her base Toki now. This is a little awkward, so I think it'd be best if I stay out of it. Anyways, what did you mean by samples? It's just as I said, Chakma resources harvesting facility and what seemed to be Decongrammation's forces protecting them. They were all subjects worth analyzing. Above all, the fact that they were operating forces and facilities of this scale without Chesed in the munition factory incites suspicion. We will need to land a helicopter and begin analysis. Understood. Let's do it somewhere very cool. Somewhere cool for Emmy, maybe torture for me. That would be torture to anybody, Himari. God, what does her L2D look like? I can't imagine how. Yes, it has to be. That's the only way I can think to describe it. It's gonna be on par with her swimsuit. Wait, she has a swimsuit variant, right? Like she actually has a swimsuit variant. I think she does. I can't imagine what that would be like. I can't imagine what kind of life. It's probably gonna be on par with a girl getting wrapped up by the squid, ain't it? God, I hope so. That may be right, but we also concerned about the helicopter engine overheating. Can't be helped. I'll give in this time. You don't have to start pouting already, President. Did you know that the guy that did the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel was originally a traffic lawyer? I don't know who the Outdoor Boys are. Isn't Hakma one of them? A name from the tree? I'm gonna take up Chakma. What? To summarize, we followed Chakma's trail to the sea to here. We uncovered its activity in the volcanic region. We believe it was harvesting resources to transfer to the second location. Yes, we observed it building transformation routes. Although we're still unsure where the resources are being sent. And there are still facilities remaining in the area. The engineers can choke my banana. Last echo. Intrusive thoughts. While I would very much love both SOF and EIN to do that to me at the same time, intrusive thoughts. Down, Last echo. Down. I shall perform recon in the area. Mr. Rio, President Himari. Also, the lack of art in off-brand manga of these three engineers is deeply disappointing. Then, same for the abyssal ships in Kintai Collection. I don't care for Kintai Collection in the slightest. I actually got mixed up with Azura Lane for a bit there. With those girls specifically. I might have said Azura Lane a few times there, but no. Those girls look like abyssal ships from Kintai Collection. And while for various reasons, I love them for it. The lack of fan art of both them and the Kintai abyssal ships is just extremely disappointing. Okay, rant aside, Azura Lane is still better. Yes, thank you, Toki. What? They modified them. I understand. My brain is too small to comprehend. Joke. Well, mainly too apey. Mainly too sleepy. Should I join her? I have a separate task for you, Emmy. What is it? We need to analyze the remaining decongrammation facilities. My mission is to retrieve samples? Precisely. This kind of endeavor, the more samples we have, the better. What are you doing, Rio? Engineers handled Bana. I understand. Intrusive thoughts, though. I know what you... No, don't play innocent. I know what you meant by that sentence. Don't you play innocent. The amount of times you have used Bana has given it away. Don't you play innocent, Last echo. Didn't you say you needed more samples? Then, are you offering to help? Did you really feel the need to spell it out? It's inane. It's fine, great. Let's get this over with, then shall we? Despite everything, I think you have a dirty mind in blaming me in your Titan. The engineers can choke my banana. No. I know what you meant. The amount of time you have mentioned Sensei's banana before, I know what you meant by that. Don't play innocent. I have mostly woken up after walking around. I think I'm mostly there. Don't you dare play innocent. I know what you meant. You two are close friends. Definitely not. You're completely wrong, Sensei. God, the fact that Rio's basically Sheldon Cooper as a hot chick is... It actually makes it even kind of cuter. When does Rio get a swimsuit version similar to Hitsubi's swimsuit? Maybe no, not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I will be good. I also wouldn't mind seeing her in a basic swimsuit like Emmy's, though. Well, these samples... Will these samples be enough, President? Yes, that should be enough, Emmy. You've nearly completed the analysis. Are you receiving the results, Rio? Receipt confirmed. I have a few conclusions I've made. Oh, is that so? Well, go on. I believe this to be a matter of great importance. We can confirm it on site. I've detected traces of material construction in the samples. I could see it if we faced something similar before. Huh? We have? Yes, Sensei, do you remember the arc of... the arc of something? And what happened to subject... I mean, Arison, Key? K. Oh, it's... Oh, no, K. No, don't bring up K! Yes, exactly, Sensei. Yes, it's the same. Material construction is one of signature powers of the Nameless... Material construction is one of the signature powers of the Nameless Gods. There's no way to confirm for certain since we don't have a direct access to Chakma. However, looking at the resources harvesting methods in their transport facilities and even the forces themselves, there is a gnat that is attacking me. Yes, they were all created via material reconstruction, the power of the Nameless Gods. And now, I think our hypothesis is almost proven. Proven? Yes, all the pieces fit together, Toki, reporting, I have returned. I've confirmed the presence of a hastily constructed rails leaving the volcanic regions. There are also several small defensive forces stationed along the paths. Okay, great work, Toki. Yes, of course, Sensei, you seem to be more proactive and bold in suing me compliments. To be specific, here's some potential options. Head pats, a light hug, or your hands around my waist. I choose the last option. I choose the last option. Sensei, why are you suddenly flustered? Okay, Toki. When you act the way that you do most of the time, all of a sudden, that sudden, not so subtle approach would fluster just about anybody. I did not expect you to ever say that. Toki? Toki, do you not realize how pretty and cute you are? Anybody would be flustered, especially if they interacted with you or knew how you were. That sudden change in character would fluster anybody. I know, she's being a lot more bold than normal. I like the side of Toki. It still catches me off guard when it happens, though. First, there was the fact that she tried to show off in front of Sensei when she saw that he liked a transforming monster. And now this. And Sensei didn't say no. He didn't say no. He didn't say no. It flustered him. I love how no one in this world seems to get jealous. For some reason. I wouldn't question it, Miss Rio. I can't confirm if she's just revealed her true nature or if she's changed. But this is simply Toki now. Yes, Toki is very cute. Let us continue, Sensei. No. Toki needs her reward, and I picked option 3. The head pats also sounds nice. I won't lie, but I picked option 3. Right. What did you mean by all the pieces fitting together? No one gets jealous because Sensei is everyone's. It's just accepted that he's just their property now. Disappointing. Don't disappointing me, Toki. I picked option 3 with the hands around the waist. I would have happily given you the hug or the head pats too, but they won't let me. And the transforming battle maid's kind of cute too, I won't lie. I understand Sensei's preference for transforming robots. There are 3 prophets indeed. I am so glad I did Niru's Momos. And got that little thing of how much he loves transforming robots from Niru. I mean, I knew that he liked them. He got toy stuff all the time. I didn't know about transforming robots specifically. Before I did Niru. Niru's Momos there. There were 3 prophets of decongrammation that the Summoner Phenomenon Task Force faced before coming to the sea: Bana, Chesed, and Had. None of these 3 prophets had any relation to the power of the Nameless Gods. But when it came to Geber and Chakma, the prophets we met here, we've identified traces of the power of the Nameless Gods, which could explain their rather surreal experience of a ship floating on lava that we all witnessed. What's certain is that Decongrammation and its prophets are already utilizing the power of the Nameless Gods, right? Yes, that seems to be an incontrovertible fact. I can read, and I know I was awful at that. The real concern is what they intend to do with that power. What, Rio, just now. Yes, I am detecting it from here as well. Uh-oh. What's wrong, President? Did something happen? Did you find something, Miss Rio? Please explain. Uh-oh. So why is it just us? It seems like if we're getting involved in stuff with the Nameless Gods, we should probably bring a lot more people for this. Several named characters in an army of mob-chants would probably be sufficient. Yes, for this to happen, we're going to have quite an emergency on our hands. In other words, we've detected a new prophet. But on an entirely different scale. It's a very powerful signal. Probably a prophet I'm not familiar with. What was that? Are Rio and Eris looking at each other? And why was it there? Please don't bring up the past. I've already started to forgive Rio. if not entirely because of Eris. I don't want to relive that. Okay, status update, Rio. The analysis of the new prophet. Yes, I couldn't get any detailed analysis from here, considering its strength. At the time it occurred, the signal faded out incredibly quickly. I can confirm it's a new prophet entirely different from Geber Chakma. This would make the third prophet we've encountered since coming here. It's a bargain sale of prophets. Well, I mean, we are in their territory. What did you expect? I would like to buy one. What's the asking price? You two, they're fresh out of prophet stock. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if there was one for sale. I would not be surprised. They are popping off left and right. I recorded the signal's coordinates. I'll send them to you for now. Send them to you now. It's quite a ways away. I'm curious to investigate, but having to take a risk of moving our base again. From it's now such a strong signal, there could be ill intent behind it. Like something summoning us? It's a similar functionality to a bug zapper, I understand. I'm also very concerned about Melkath and what she's gonna be like. Because that one's of an entirely different breed. I can't say for certain, but I certainly wouldn't rule it out. I smell a hidden trap. Well, it'd be rather valiant for the headlines to say something like, the Super Denon Task Force bravely takes on an enemy's trap and prevails. I oppose. It's irrational and inefficient. I agree with Miss Rio. I am left with no choice, but since no one else is taking the president's side, I will stand by her. I am sorry, Miss Rio. What? What? I'm with you, Rio. Isn't she yours? I'm with you, Rio. I'm just as confused as you. Can you please not show sympathy like you're dealing with a leftover inventory on top of that? It's not like I've advocated for one method or the other. Then you're the one at fault, President. You should be presenting a clear and concise proposals to the Council. It was meant to be an icebreaker. An icebreaker! To finish what I was saying, while bravely facing a trap, it was appealing. Is an appealing option. I can't risk the safety of our members. Then utilize my Amas. I have an Amas drone that I modified for high-speed recon for situations like this. I'll send it to the signal's origin. Oh my, that's... So that neurotic personnel of yours can be useful sometimes. I'm only deploying the most rational method to the situation. What are you trying to say? Forget it, I can't even open my mouth around here. I mean, to be fair, it's just Rio. I've deployed the drone. It'll take about 20 minutes to reach the area. I'll slow it down, connect the video. What? Is there an issue, Miss Rio? I lost connection with my Amas drone. We need more details, Miss Rio. It's as I said, my connection was severed out of nowhere. It must have sent some amount of data before that happened. No. Hold on, I'm analyzing it. This is something wrong. Himari, I'll send you the data right now. Help me analyze it. It's really unusual for you to request my help, and so I'd assume... Yes, I was truly hoping my interpretation is wrong here. What's going on? Things are okay, right? No, I'm sure they're about to go very, very bad. What in the... This means... It means I wasn't wrong. Yeah, there's no way you would make a mistake with these. After all, I do respect you when it comes to this field. What's the matter, President Himari? To get to the heart of the issue, it appears that the coordinates is a multi-dimensional barrier that once protected the Ark of... Oh no! I was thinking it was a massive prophet or something like that. Oh no, it's worse. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. This is so much worse than what I thought it was gonna be. Oh no. Yes, Sensei, there's no mistake again. Oh no. Hey, you think Shiroko Terra's up for helping us? Oh no. Yes, Sensei, there's no mistake in it. Please tell me your mistake. Please tell me someone made a critical error. But why here? Why and why now? Does that mean the sky will turn red? The red sky will return to Kavotos and the strange machines? I mean, no. Thankfully, I just think it's using a similar thing. It's not the Ark. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. It's just using the same kind of technology like we did with the ship. Oh no. I suppose you could call it a silver lining, but I don't think the threat is to that extent. And unlike the Thunder Emperor, these brats can sort of actually make the ancient tech work. Thunder Emperor, I thought she was called the Tyrant Emperor. Well, I mean, to be fair, her inventions, for what they were actually, from what it seems like, just that rail cannon on its own, while it wasn't fully functional, it still had potential and probably could have been made to work. And keep in mind that these brats are much more familiar with this technology than she was. She was just trying to recreate it. That's right. At the very least, it doesn't seem like there are signs of dimensional interference at the mentioned coordinates. These brats are much better with this technology, but keep in mind, she was just trying to build that shit from scratch, wasn't she? Just trying to recreate it to the best of her abilities. I'd say that's I wouldn't say unlike. That is very impressive still. Especially if it requires both Mikado and Hina to work together and be chill with each other. So I'll say that's more an impressive feat than these brats have accomplished. Actually getting Hina and Mikado to work together. Oh, don't you low battery me, earbud. That's right, at the very least, I already read that. But the multidimensional barrier is there. Yes, considering this new data that we've discovered so far, I would have to conclude that the prophets have fully immersed themselves in the power of the nameless gods. Furthermore, for them to have utilized an utmost... Again, wait a minute, no, her tech did work. It just wasn't ready yet. Her tech did work. That cannon did function. It just wasn't ready yet. And they even designed it. They designed it with the idea that they couldn't make it yet and anticipated future things to make it ready. So I would say her tech did work. It just wasn't quite there yet. Furthermore, for them to have utilized an almost insurmountable defense mechanism, a supernatural phenomenon behind anything we'd previously encountered. Fired and then exploding doesn't mean it worked. I said wasn't quite there yet. You're talking about just a schoolgirl who managed to nearly recreate an ancient weapon like that. Just basically tried to recreate it. You're comparing a schoolgirl to these brats who are basically made from this technology, it would seem. I would say that they have a little bit of an advantage in that regard. So, yeah. Whereas the Tyrant Emperor was just a schoolgirl. Furthermore, for them to have utilized the insurmountable defense mechanism, a supernatural phenomenon beyond anything we'd previously encountered, which means they're hiding something here. Yeah, so what countermeasures are currently available to us? Himari, I think that would be fuck and all. We have no means now to get around this barrier. The only thing we had was that ship, and that went bye-bye with the station. The only way we overcame the multi-dimensional barrier the first time was the ship Sensei made for us. We would be hard-pressed to get another supernatural phenomenon at that scale into our arsenal. Yeah, that's probably the case. Right. It's difficult to admit, but we're low on options. But yeah, I would say that did work. It was a weapon that just wasn't ready yet. I'd say it did work. It just wasn't quite ready yet. Everything is a non-starter if we can't find a way to deal with the Nameless God's power. And even if we forgot the barrier, we have to find a way to circumvent the Prophet's ability to manipulate material, reconstruction, and recover infinitely. I agree, we may have dealt some critical damage to Geber and Chakma, but they recovered in no time at all. Yes, using reconstruction, the recovery process is almost instantaneous. Wait a minute, hold up. I just realized this. When the Ark was using its multi-dimensional bullshittery to fix damages using parts from other stations from other timelines and everything, reconstructing itself that way, does that mean every time does that just mean just random arcs were just getting screwed over and destroyed or damaged because of one trying to repair itself? They're pulling from the timelines, aren't they? Wouldn't that be how it worked? If they're fixing themselves using where the stations are functional, does that mean they're actively destroying other chroma stations? Trying to repair itself? No, just image of someone on board that station, all of a sudden a hole just opens up because another station was trying to fix itself. All of a sudden you're plummeting to the surface. Oh no, we might have killed people there. Oops. Moving on. Yes, using reconstruction, their recovery processes is almost instantaneous. Maybe. I mean, if they're pulling from other timelines where the station was functioning to repair itself, that's what would be how it would work. Oh no, if there's other Scirocco terrors, we might have just opened up a hole underneath her feet or something. Image, that's how we saved another timeline. Another Kavodos or something like that, because we just opened up the right spot, and then the sensei that was being controlled by the chroma just fell through and plummeted to the surface. Just imagine that's how we saved another timeline, just on accident. Is that they were trying to repair damage we did, and another one just got screwed over. Oh god. Just staring at the hole in his arc, another arc takes parts. It's just a never-ending cycle. It's a good thing there's probably nearly infinite timelines. But still. Just staring at the hole in his arc when another arc takes parts. Oh god. I'm just imaging that that's how another timeline was saved. Is because a station just lost a very critical part of its function. It just plummeted or something. Oh my god. Like the dead space marker just started appearing and all of a sudden a station just crashes into the ground and everything's fine. Oh god. That had to have happened in at least one timeline if that's how that works. Oh my god. I feel so bad if there was a Scirocco terror on one of those space stations though and it just opened under her feet or something. Oh god. Maybe she could teleport and be fine? The prophets are already able to utilize the Nameless God's power. To this extent, maybe we... What can we even do about it? Also present, how can we forget the multidimensional barrier even if we try to pretend it's not there? It will still be in our way. Now I think about it, what did we do back then? We used a railgun that used the same dimensional bullshittery and blasted a hole in the other enemy's bullshittery, and then we rammed our ship into it. I don't think we can recreate that whole thing. A clusterfuck of shit happened, and I don't think we can recreate said clusterfuck. Our main objective is to destroy the Ark in the sky above Kavodos. However, the Ark is projected by a quantum superposition state barrier that makes a physical access from the outside impossible. Oh god, imagine if a timeline got saved because it was pulling parts from a station that was about to repel that missile we launched at it. And their defenses just go down right as they think they're gonna be fine. There's a lot of funny shit I can see happening if that's actually the case. As long as the barrier is in place, physically reaching the Ark is impossible. Therefore, we plan to pass through the barrier by putting the ship in the same quantum superposition state. But ultimately, that approach method failed because the Ark changed the entire value of the state itself. So we ultimately relied on... Yeah, we're not doing that again, Rio. Don't even think about it. Why the little robot toy? We are not putting Eris at risk. That is not going to happen. Wait, hold on. I just realized. Scirocco Terror doesn't have access to the station's teleporting thing no more. We used up all of the Chroma's power during the fight with Hoshino to get Scirocco Terror there. What? 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 There. How did Shiroko Terra teleport into the Dungeon Dweller's realm? I should be concerned, but I think I'm just gonna turn a blind eye and hope it's okay. I need to change out my earbuds. They are about to die. And I need a drink. Eyes thirsty. Why did my earbuds connect to my phone? Please stop doing that. I don't like hearing my own voice multiple times. I can't even say my own voice normally. Where is it? Where is it? Where is my earbuds and my PC? There they are. Okay, there we go. Another thing people don't understand, and maybe part of lazy writing. I mean, it could be, but it could still also be partly... She still might partially have some connection to it, or maintain some levels of the ability. It could be a few. It could be a few different things. There might have still been a little bit left over from the tablet that Shiroko Terra was able to draw and realize she might have been able to draw on some of that power when our Shiroko was reaching for the chroma. She might have. I can't see stuff like that being out of the realm of possibility. Her just maintaining a little bit of it. And she also could very well be using the Dungeon Dweller's realm to some extent as well. It could be a few different things, it just probably wasn't explained. Because it described the Dungeon Dweller's realm as a very similar place to what the chroma is. She might have been able to utilize it. Actually thinking about that. I don't know how she would have gotten there, but at least getting out of there, I can see it. It could be a few things that just weren't properly explained. I was not present at the scene, but I have heard that Eris was instrumental in the mission's success. Uh-oh. I hit the button, pulled up my weight screen. Whoopsies. Can we... There it goes. I recall that everything was over. The game development department members visiting us at the Super Phenomenon Task Force Club Room. I remember everything from the party proposal, 2 KB worth of data, the robot-shaped keychain, the good atmosphere, touching background music, and finally my some word I don't know as the main heroine. I don't remember that part, Toki. Many things happened. Wait, when were you the main heroine? Huh. The first part happened. The rest of that sounds like a fantasy. I just tried saying it. No, I remember your epic last stand, Toki. Don't worry. I just tried saying it. Toki cute. Toki has been trying to secretly impart her own agenda more frequently. Anyways, back then, the ship that Aris reconstructed was Aris's proof of a hero. I still remember the name I came up with, the Sword of Light. Something supernova. I don't know how to pronounce that. Enthronement. Okay, enthronement. Okay, this is just a word I've never seen before. Enthronement. Okay. It wasn't the right time to say it back then, but you're not very good at naming things, are you? I don't want to hear that from you. I mean, the Advent Guard sounded cool, it just looked goofy. It looked goofy, but it sounded cool. They're both... But we don't know what exactly Aris did back then, which is a crux of the problem. We have no way of determining a method or mechanisms she used to reconstruct such thing. Also, a barrier that's similar to the space station's barrier. I would say this is probably worth going back, telling Rin that there's something else using the same kind of barrier, and that we come back at this thing with force much more well prepared. We are not equipped to deal with this! Yes, the source of the energy was how material reconstruction occurs. How she collected and discharged it, they're all mysteries to us. From our perspective, she managed all of this in the blink of an eye. We really should get out of here with something like this. And tell Rin, so maybe we could get some backup. Okay, all these questions make it nearly impossible for us to replicate what she did. It was a miracle born from the strangest dream, which is what makes it the absolute antithesis to science in theory. Exactly, science is a systematic process. It's designed to allow anyone to reproduce the same results as long as they're familiar with the process. I believe we should reach out to Eris. You want to call Eris out here to this place? Yes, exactly. We should ask Eris to analyze and explain what she did. Rio, are you absolutely certain? What do you mean? Aren't you then just using Eris as a tool to resolve your issues? President? Rio, I don't need to repeat myself. We already had this conversation back at the ship. The only difference is that the subject has shifted from Toki to Eris. Of course, as a delicate flower blooming on a cliff, I couldn't care less about the accidents you make and regrets you have, but someone making the same mistakes over and over again is rather uncouth and boring, even for one who has watched it happen. Yes, right, I have no rebuttal. I mean, I would hardly say this is using Eris as a tool. Also, Eris Squad and Eris, the robot waifu, very confusing. They needed to just call her Alice, which is what her name spells. A-L-1-S. Alice. Anyway, we're not really using her as a tool here. We're just asking her how she did it. It'd be no different than if any of the other students managed to pull off a similar feat and we just asked them for information. How do we work around this? Because they have experience dealing with it. I wouldn't say this is using her as a tool. It's not like we're asking her to do what she did. We're just asking her how she did it. What is with my hiccups today? We're just asking her how she did it. Hey, Rio. Do we need Eris to resolve this? I apologize, Sensei. Please disregard the hypothesis. It's only one of many possibilities. I can hardly guarantee her presence here will result in what we need. You can forget I ever proposed it. My approach was incorrect. Then I'll try talking to Eris in the game development department. Sensei? Sensei? What's this behavior, Sensei? Is something wrong with you? No, we're just asking her for help. We're not asking her to do the same thing that she did on the with the ship. We're not asking her to do that or sacrifice herself like what happened with Kay. We're not. We're just asking her how she did it. That's pretty much, and seeing if we can find a workaround for it. That's all we're doing. We're not really using her as a tool, like you seem to be saying that Rio did, which I don't even think that's what Rio meant by that. Are you very sure, Sensei? In the worst case, the situation seems dire. Well, I could see how one would lead to that conclusion. And if anyone were to talk to Eris, it should be you. In return, I have a request for you, Rio. Me? I want you to come to the sea base in person. Miss Rio? Sensei, does that mean the so-called concept of taking responsibility together? I'll leave the final decision to you, Rio. Just like how you suggested your own proposal. I too am suggesting a proposal. I don't know, Sensei. I don't know whether or not I have the right to. Miss Rio, you were the one who saved us. Yeah, Rio, you kind of got everyone off that station. Don't forget that. I mean, you kind of earned the right to return and show yourself again. Rio, you have no idea like how much good you actually did there. Just come back, damn it. I know about right and wrong. I don't know about right and wrong, but I am unsure if it's feasible for someone to always make the correct choice. However, I would like to see you again. Is that not reason enough? Toki. Rio, it's your decision to make. I know what drives you, it's rationality. So what decision will your rationality, your logic, drive you to this time? Logically, there are limitations to radio communications regarding both security and safety. Any kind of radio interference, like what happened in the fight, could affect the integrity of the entire mission. So Excellent, it's decided. We'll meet you at the sea base. Okay. What's wrong, Miss Rio? Does something not agree with you? That's not exactly it, but is this really okay? I'll send you the coordinates of the sea base. I'm assuming you have some form of transportation already sorted out. Yes. It will be our first meeting in a long time, Miss Rio. I'll be waiting. Toki. Yes, how can I help you? Thank you for your hard work and for everything. Oh yeah, and Rio did just kind of leave Toki. Like, Rio was kind of Toki's whole point to, like... Rio was kind of basically everything to Toki. Like, she didn't have anything else to really go to when Rio was gone, so I do kind of feel bad for Toki here. It'd be nice to see them back together again, though. And she'd even feel at places with CC or anything. If I remember right. Thank you for your hard work and for everything. You're welcome. Well, everyone was busy with their preparations. I took up some time to myself, then... Oh, Arona? Huh? Sensei? Welcome, Sensei. What business do you have here? What? You wish to see our faces? I'm both glad and thankful to hear that, but... Don't try to play it off, though, Sensei. Affirmative, your expression is that of seriousness, so again, what is your business? Am I that easy to read? I see. Are you surprised? Of course we can see through you. We've been together for so long, you know. We know just by looking at you. Agreed. Perhaps you are not aware. But the sensei of my world was also that kind of person. What's on your mind? Spill it to Arona. And to me. Yes, and yes, Plana too. Why do you both need guns here, and why are they umbrellas? That implies you actively use them. That implies you actually have a use for them if you have them. Why? Oh, I just noticed that she's got a little whale on the end of her gun. Oh, we really need to introduce Arona to Hoshino. Oh, it's all animated too and everything. Oh, it seems like her clothing is. That's actually kind of neat. I just realized it's got a little whale. That's adorable. Hoshino would love Arona. Guns are a right for everyone, Sensei. I don't know what that quote's from, but yes, I fully agree with that. I just want to know why they have them. That implies they have a use for them. It bothers me that I can't solve this for them. I'm sending students straight into danger. Yeah, that's Sensei. But if you think about it, Sensei, even until now, you're brilliantly solved so many situations like this before. Right? Or something like that. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't have the means to deal with this. Unless I can just pull another ship out of my ass that can deal with this. This time is a little different. You're saying that back then you helped resolve ongoing situations, like cleaning up the aftermath? But this time you feel like you're leading the students into danger. Understood. But isn't there a possibility that something worse would happen if this situation isn't addressed? That is also true. I'm putting students in harm's way for a possibility. And it makes me wonder if I'm any different from those people. Okay, the black suit, I may not like him, but I can respect the hell out of him. But you are nothing like Madam Francis, or... You're nothing like these people. Actually genuinely care and want to help them. Although I do feel bad for sending him in the danger, you're nothing like those people. Man, I wish I could just become super strong. Sensei! cannot comprehend what is wrong, Sensei. You know, like that, right? The ability to fly, smash through barriers. Okay, you know what? This is actually perfectly fair. Here from our perspective, we're watching people like Mika just treat walls like they're a suggestion. Here we are, just a normal dude. Who, one bullet and we're done. We are in a world of superhumans, and I can see why he would he has to rely on them for so many things. I can see why he would want to be able to like smash through barriers, be able to fly, stuff like that, so he can actually physically help them too. When it comes to these dangerous situations, now that I can see. Nameless gods, decongrammation, whatever it is, I wish I could solve everything at once. Why are you acting like this? Confused, I cannot understand. I would like to request more detailed explanation from Sensei. No, it's fine. I'm just being foolish. I mean, what's foolish about wanting those abilities so you can actually help them? They have them. The hell happened to that girl? Why was the blonde in bandages? I don't remember that happening to her. Please take care of my student. You have to remind me of that. God, that really speaks volumes for Sensei's character. The other timeline that went to shit, his last dying wish to the other Sensei was just to take care of them, even when he was affected by the chroma and everything. Even when Shiroko Terror cried, all of that happened at the end there was because he saw Shiroko Terror cry. And that was his last. That really speaks volumes for this man's character. I've got to do it. Yeah. I'll try everything I can and struggle until the end. And if that's not enough... well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it, since I don't know how things will go. Oh, that was Momoe? I thought that was the Sweets girl. From the After School Sweets Club. Okay, it's Momoe. It's Momoe. Okay, I remember now. Sensei, are you sure you're okay? Arona, this man's got problems, but he's fine. I assure you. He is questionably okay 99% of the time. Doubtfully and confused, request Sensei should get a mental checkup. It's fine. Sensei, thank you for the head pats, but even more confused, cannot understand Sensei's intentions. Oh, so he actually physically can touch Arona and Plana. It's not just poking him through the tablet, okay. I mean, the anime said that he could, yeah, but I didn't know you could do that in the game. That's nice. I've had both of them for a while. Once they fell asleep, I returned to the battlefield. It's nice that they gave us context for that, though. And like, we saw that what the other students see is that's just him kind of staring off into space when he's talking to Rona and Plana. That's kind of neat that we actually got some context there with that, and that we actually can see that he can physically interact with them too. Can the other students interact with Rona and Plana? I don't think I've ever seen any of them actually interact with them before. Outside of Shiroko Terror. There's a bug on my shirt, I'm just brushing it away. I'm gonna do one more and then I gotta call it. Oh, it's finally arrived. Yes, the last resource we have arrived. The last of the resources have arrived from the grid points. Well, well, well. Factually, honestly, this is not quite true. Total collection rate is at a 99.98%. Your statement is false. Until we receive about 2 more deliveries, that is. Well, that's true, but... Oh, adorable whimper. I wish I could actually hear it. It's fine, Ian. Considering the... what do you call it? Margin of error, we've still fully prepared to start the next steps. Or why are you always ruining the mood? But did you not agree with me, SOF? And what exactly did I agree to? I can count the number of times I've aligned with your nonsense on one hand. Only Terra even knows about Arona Plana as far as I know. Well, Shiroko, no, not just Terra, regular Shiroko knows, because she was there in that room when both of them could manifest themselves. So regular Shiroko knows. Actually, I fear a few of the students would have at least know who Plana is. Maybe not that she's there, but a few students would have seen Plana in that fight at the end. They just might not have known who she was. So yeah, I don't really think any of them actually really know they're there. Outside the 2 Shirokos. But, man, I would really love to see Arona interact with some of the students, though. Like, I would love that to be a little side event, like, for Arona, or having, like, Momos for Arona, or something like that, where she interacts with the other students, or a side event where she interacts with the other students. That'd be adorable. Like, seeing her talk to them through the tablet, because we've seen that she can do that, too. When they're initially, since it was initially singing the tablet, she can speak through the tablet. Sorry to clear my throat. Only Shiroko saw Plana when she tried to shoot. Plana went back into the chest by the time the others arrived. Ah. I can still see... I would love to see that, though. Some of the students interact with Arona. That would... I don't know. That could be an opportunity for a cute little event. I see no reason why they couldn't. The very factual statement from Ian is cutest when she's crying. I mean, yeah, that's actually perfectly fair. What? I mean, that is true, but okay. I just oh my god, I can't believe I didn't notice that. So that's Aura's intention from always messing with EIN. It's just because she's so freaking cute when she's crying. Oh. I mean, that is very fair. Oh. I mean, that is true, but even SOF agrees. Even you, SOF? No, EIN. I'm pretty sure everybody agrees. You are so freaking cute when you cry. It's just adorable. It's just like Ayane. She is so cute when she gets all teary-eyed. Even you, SOF? EIN. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't mean it like... Look what you did, or... On what basis did you accuse me? Or is not afraid... SOF is not afraid to throw a punch. Everyone? Yeah, sure. Okay, so Shiroko might not know about Arona. I could imagine she probably drew a similar conclusion that since it has something like that, though. So I could imagine she at least knows. Maybe not met, but knows. Because if the one sensei had, I don't see why she wouldn't think the our sensei wouldn't. She could probably suspect or at least know that he has something like Plana, so I wouldn't be surprised there. She did at least know on some level. The resource transfer is complete. Next is our laborer's turn. Good job, EIN. Everything is functioning as intended, yes? But still, I'm worried that Helical number 5's wounds haven't fully healed yet. Helical number 5, you mean the one with the paint peeled off? You already named it? Yes, and it's more likely to rust with damaged paint. So I reinforced it with a huge machine arm while I was treating it. And now it's bigger and also needs a bigger power. That means the actuator also has to be bigger, so I use this chance to make a bigger body with a stronger materials too. Calm down, EIN. Deep breaths. I know this helical number 3 you said. You know that device is very, very important to you. It's number 5. Helical number 5 is not a device. That child is, it's special. How could it be that special? It's just 1 out of 10,000... 1 out of tens of thousands of laborers. How could you be... How cold and cruel, SOF, the cold-blooded, brutal overseer who sees everything as a means to her ends. Do you truly not know that your cold, soulless words wound EIN's tender heart? I don't want to hear that from you. Anyways, EIN, will that be sufficient to treat helical number 5 wounds? All physical upgrades must be accompanied by corresponding software optimizations and support. You fitted helical number 5 with the gift of power, but its joints and parts may be slowly wear away. Its life expectancy could even be halved. What? I don't want that. Yes, I'll assist. Trust in me. Or you don't seem even remotely trustworthy. At least out of the other two, you seem the least trustworthy of the 3. Which I shall optimize its processes. It'll be capable of operating twice as fast, finishing work in half the time. While it is idle, yes, let's make it so helical number 5 grabs its own feet and spins around in the same spot forever, endlessly, and there it is. That's too mean. SOF came in to defend EIN. Oh. No violence! Oh, SOF came in to defend EIN. Oh, that was adorable. As soon as she started to cry, she just ran up and punched Or. But since the collection rate is at 99.98%, yes, you're right, it's finally time. Yes, for our elder sister. From Melcath to finally descend to this plane. Can we do it? I didn't ruin everything, right? If I made a mistake or something, an elder sister doesn't wake up because of it. Cut the nonsense, EIN. We trust you. You've done well all this time, no? None of us can come close to you when it comes to knowledge of mechanical equipment. But I understand your concerns, EIN. After all, at a certain point, you must begin to consider quantum mechanical effects. Saying that you did your utmost sorry, I had to clear my throat. Saying that you did your utmost becomes a feeble excuse at one point or another. Stop making EIN... Or you can make EIN cry a little bit because he is very, very cute when she does, but don't make her cry too much. Oh, I just noticed that's a little robot around her arm. It's actually kind of cute too. But it simply is what it is. With every endeavor comes a time when you must simply accept the results. While I do not necessarily endorse our use of borrowing the forbidden power to facilitate our elder sister's descent, what matters is the results. The results, and look at how we've concealed this place from the noisy outsiders. And yes, the multidimensional interpretation probability superposition phase barrier. That's long and annoying, so let's just call it a multidimensional barrier. Using space itself, where all possibilities are and infinite dimensions are included as probabilities, as a defense mechanism. We procured an excellent sample from that day. Thanks to that, we were able to reverse engineer and reconstruct it to whatever it is. Reconstruct it to what it is now. Is now the time you, at last, admit my invaluable contributions led to that particular result. Yes, I despise admitting it, but it's true. I'm sorry, when it comes to that part of the theory, I still don't fully get it. Oh, fine. It's fine, EIN. In the first place, all three of us have different things we're good at, right? SOF, why is your kindness reserved for EIN and only EIN? Look deeply inside yourself to answer that question. Let's see. EIN is an adorable, sweet little creature, and you are kind of a dick, or... Anyways, yes, this place is under the multidimensional barrier's protection. It's nearly impossible for noisy outsiders to sniff around in here. We could even say we wield a nameless god's power in our very hands. Can we really think of it that way? What if someone gets mad at us later for using it? Well, aren't we the ones making the best possible use of said power? Why you insist on complicating things? We are perfect beings. We simply utilize what we desire and throw out the rest. Why give a single care to a forgotten legacy of the lost times? Yes, we've heard of the existence of nameless gods, priests, and such. They should bow with gratitude that we are utilizing their power. Those losers who bent the knee to time. Nice, so that's the spirit. I'm sure there won't be consequences to you saying that farther down the road, or... Is it really okay to do this? At last, I made it to the end. How was it? How was it? Yes, I know. This is a trash game. She said it the most cheery expression ever. Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god, I love her. In the first place, sis, why is it that the second I set foot on the ice, I die from hypothermia? It's because the game set in a polar region. That's what happened in polar regions. So you don't just step on the ice and die. It's way too extreme. We need to at least let people play the game. Clear my throat, sorry. As long as you don't skip the tutorial, you get snow gear. The tutorial that took 30 minutes to get through. And you have to find that gear in an obscure hidden corner of the map. More importantly, even in real life, you don't die the second you touch some ice. You've never been to the Arctic? How would you know, huh? Fine, whatever. Forget realism. What happened to all the snow gear resources I drew for you? Those will be released in future DLCs. Momoe! Why do I get the feeling she becomes a future CEO of EA? Oh, God. Then don't ask me to draw them in the first place! Stop fighting! However, I had a lot of fun. I had fun making the game as well as playing it together and fixing it. Eris! Maybe it always ends up like this because Eris spoils Sis too much. But I do think there's a fundamental problem. What could we have missed? Well, bullshit DLC for equipment you need to play the game. 1. Way too extreme weather mechanics. You don't just keel over from touching ice in a tutorial. Should not be 30 minutes. It shouldn't be. With an item you need hidden in an obscure corner of the map, just give people that. There's your first step to fixing it. As a story writer, designer, and lead producer, this is a problem I need to seriously ponder. You're the one who gave yourself the lead producer title. I got it. Based on the expertise, I can conclude that our game, Polar Adventure, is lacking real-life references. Well, ain't this perfect? To be more specific, we need more realistic information about the polar region. What are you even on about, sis? What do you think's gonna happen here? We're just gonna pack our stuff up and take a trip out to the... Hi, Midori. Man, do I have a proposal for you. Trip even more outside that's... Oh, poor Yuzu. Poor Yuzu. Yuzu, are you okay? But think about it. Endless fields of snow, blue glaciers, polar bears, and penguins playing to get... I don't think that's what happens. Don't you think an awesome scene like that would just fill us with inspiration and energy? It's total self-gratification. Also, polar bears and penguins don't live in the same region. Oh, that too, but that's not what's going to happen if they would ever meet. And even if they met, penguins would get eaten. Yeah. But please don't bring real wilderness stuff into this. It's like Sensei knew. Someone's calling Eris. Is this number not... Sensei's? Wait, it's Sensei? Talking to Sensei is nice. Hello, Sensei. Hi, Eris. Yes, this is Sensei's Eris. It feels like it's been a long time. Yes, this is Sensei's Eris? Oh, it's a cute way of referring to yourself. It's not... Is it not simply a feeling? Thinking about it, it truly has been a long time. Midori, Yuzu. I would all like to see Sensei more often, so please call us more. Sorry. By the way, is everyone there? Yes, we're in the club room testing a new game we've created. We'd like to play it with you, Sensei. Is that good? Is it that good of a game? That is... I am unsure. However, the process of making it is very fun. Is everything okay, Sensei? The tone of voice seems to be slightly different from what I'm used to. Yeah, you're right. You said everyone was there, right? Yes, we are. I kept going back and forth about how much I should tell Eris in the game development department. But in the end, I thought honesty would be the best policy. Yeah, it's probably best you just come clean with what you want. I'd like you all to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Yep. Oh my god, one seemed excited, the other one seemed... Well, one of the sisters was very excited, and then you have Yuzu here, it's just like... Yuzu just like, please no, please no, not the outdoors! Yeah, I understand, Sensei. Is that not wonderful? Midori, a trip with everyone! Heck yes, perfect timing, Sensei. Sensei is the best! Hey everyone, I emphasized this multiple times, but you realize this is very dangerous, right? Right, sis. And you too, Eris, let me summarize what Sensei said. We are up against this mysterious AI thing with mysterious goals, and on top of that, it made some giant robot monsters to help it reach said goals. Not to mention technology from the nameless gods, so they might need Eris's help to fight it. We are already dealing with those kinds of bosses enough in video games. Yeah, exactly what Midori and Yuzu said, so you should take this more seriously. But Sensei, I am your ally, and you are my ally. Exploring, but nah. Exploring, no. I don't trust you whenever you mention Bana anymore, Last Echo. I'm very thankful to hear that. I still love how the one maid from CC just outright called out Sensei for being surrounded with a bunch of, lollies. Well, I don't know if Eris counts as one, but I love how one of the maids just called Sensei out, but he's just surrounded with them. Based, but still. Also, can Eris get cold? I mean, her body is very identical to a regular person's, but she's clearly physically stronger. I'm wondering if she's susceptible to, like, temperature and stuff or not. Or honestly, if she needs to breathe. I have many questions about how Eris functions. But let me reiterate myself. In a way, this is... I understand now, this is a very serious situation. It may be dangerous that you will not be able to guarantee my safety. Eris. Understood, Sensei. How do I get to the sea? What? Eris! Eris, Are y'all even remotely surprised? Why are you surprised? One should not run away. Ally is in trouble. This is a basic tenet of party play. Are you even remotely surprised? Why are you all even surprised that Eris is offering to help someone? Not even for Sensei's sake, anyone. She's more than prepared to give up herself when Rio did her thing. Are you all even remotely surprised that she wants to jump at the chance to help someone? And for me, I feel grateful that I am one of you. I feel grateful that I am the one you think of in this kind of situation. It means you trust me, Sensei, and that you trust between us is proof that we are allies. Are you sure about this? Sensei, I may only be an apprentice, but I am still a hero. At least I am trying to be every day. So I would like to help make this world a better place. Even if it is just by a little bit, I mean that. That is why I cannot run away and hide when someone who has helped me so much reaches out to me. That is how I will make the world better, in my small way. But what will you do if things get really, really dangerous? I see, if things do become that dangerous, then no matter what... I'll return to being a student and hide somewhere safe. Oh, that's totally right. After all, there's no such thing as a cheap move when it comes to gaming. Yes, well, as long as you're not hacking or cheating. I think we could do that much. What do you think, Sensei? Can you pinky promise to pull off cheap moves if it comes down to that? Of course, Sensei Hero never goes back on a promise. But, is keeping a cheap promise a good thing to do? No! Eris! It's fine, Eris. It's like cheesing a game. Yeah, let's not keep a cheap promise, please. If things go bad, do what you're supposed to do and get the F out and let the experienced combatants deal with it. Let the people who are more experienced with this stuff deal with it. And y'all run to safety, please. And sometimes you have to cheese games to win, right? But like Easter eggs that devs put in, hoping that players will make use of them. I see, I understand. And then I must ask again, how can I get to the sea? Thank you, Eris, Momoe, Midori uses thank you. And there's one thing I want to say. What is it, Sensei? Make sure to dress warm. Oh. They might not even have anything. There's nothing suggesting that... Oh, wait, no. Millennium's shown to have winter, I think. Never mind. Nah, quit. I gotta call it here. I am completely out of time. I don't know. How many episodes is Chapter 2? Hold on, let me look it up. How many episodes? Okay, let's see. Oh, this wait, this chapter is actually introduced April 2025. That's actually not too long ago. Snake of Wisdom. Okay, so chapter 2 is significantly longer. The first one was 15, this one goes up to 31. So I've got plenty of this to go. So anyway, yeah, well, I still gotta do my dailies before I go to sleep, but I do gotta call it here, everybody. I'm completely out of time, so... yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stream till Sunday. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It will probably be Zenless, but I'm not sure. Because time is gonna be a little short on Sunday. On Sunday night, but I'm gonna be taking a break for both Thanksgiving, work-related reasons. Plus I do need to take a pause because I stream almost every freaking day sometimes. So I do need to take a pause, so... yeah, yes. So just a lot of things just came together at once. It's like, okay, I need a break. But yeah, with that, I do gotta get going. So Sunday, this is gonna be the last stream for a while. However, I will resume Sunday night, more than likely. It'll probably be Zenless Zone 0, but without further ado, I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye. Yes, this is the last time you're gonna see me for a bit. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh, God, I gotta cook for 8 hours straight. Oh, no. I love cooking, but oh, my God. That's gonna be an adventure. That always is. But I do gotta get going, so... thank you, Last Echo. Thank you. And anybody else looking in chat. But without further ado, I'm gonna pet nearer one last time for now. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye, and may I get the swimsuit banners coming up. Peace! Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button!
When the gurning's done, and we finally blaze the run. Eating cold chicken bakes while we're joking our drakes in Ohio, we mew and months. Every argument, every time I risk the gets. Cause if ninjas still yapping, you know that he's dragging, they'll take the fate till the